Hi, this is Julianne with Life Ed and Design. Welcome back to this kind of walkthrough on how you can run your coaching business inside of Notion. So in the first video, we talked about how to just use this very cool homepage to keep track of all your things, your to-dos and your appointments, and then we dove into the clients, and I hope you got really got some great ideas from how you can talk to your clients and run your whole client business there. So what about finances? So let's go over into the finance dashboard. This is where you can keep track of money coming in and money going out. So you have just, again, you can change this up. Where I told you not to mess up too much in the client tables, here feel free to play with this all you want. These filters up here are filtering by the month of 2022. You can change this up, but you have other filters for the whole year. And let's just go, and you can also see the whole year at a glance, which I really like to see what's going on. It will do the math for you. And you want to make sure that if it's something coming in, it's income, it's in the positives. If it's a fee, use that negative, just a minus sign, and then type in your amount. And that will make this math work here. And the math works for the views. So if you're in here, oops, you came out 0, right? Rough month. Here, ooh, you started to make some money. So you can see that it'll do the math based on the view that you're in. It will give you the current total. So you can see at a glance what you're doing for the year, and then you can get a pulse for how you're doing each month, whether or not you're making money or losing money. Very important thing, right? And here you can look at all items. So sometimes you put things in and you forget the year or something like that. You can always go to all items, and it's going to give you everything in case you need to find, like, look, here's some kind of wacky thing that I did that I don't want. Delete it. So again, this walkthrough is not telling you how to use Notion, just how to use it as a coach. So you'd want to put, this is a type of expense or income. So you want to make sure that this makes sense for your business. You want to make sure that you've got, whether you've got different kinds of, you've got group programs, you've got subscription programs, you can customize this any way you want to make it match how you run your business. So these parts are pretty static, right? The month and the year, but you're going to want to make sure that you have notes that make sense and that you're kind of running this through. Now, what if you want to keep track of your personal expenses? 2 things you can do. For me, I keep them separate, and I really recommend you do that. You can duplicate this table, and if you duplicate it, that way you'll get all of this information here, right? The months will come through and the years will come through as far as you're having a drop down to pick, which I kind of like. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So I would duplicate this table and then change it to personal finances and put your personal stuff down here. Or you can make a type that's called personal and put it here, just make a different label. Or if once you're comfortable, you can add a new column. So if we do this and we add a new column, they've changed things. You can add a new column here, and you can make a column that says business and personal. So we could do this and make it, let's see, we don't want to use type because we've already done that. What would you call this? Biz and personal. So you could do business and personal and make that a select, right? And then you could have business, and then you could have personal, and then you could create your own new filter that says, okay, so things that are business, get the business tag, and you put that through there. And if it's something that was personal, these are all business examples, but if you had a personal thing in here, you went out to lunch or something and you didn't want to count it as a business expense, you could apply the personal and then just do a filter. Personally, I would, I don't know, I would just kind of not do it that way. I would just have it in separate tables. That just, for me, for accounting purposes, it's cleaner if you have a separate table. So you can just, again, duplicate this whole block. So you're just going to click this and duplicate it and then rename it, get rid of your old charges that you don't need. Again, these are all sample things you're going to delete anyway. But make a new table, reuse this table, make a new copy of it, and put your personal down there. That's just how I'd recommend it. That way, again, now you've gotten rid of an Excel spreadsheet, right? That's gone, no longer needed. So we've gotten rid of Google Docs, we've gotten rid of your Google Calendar, we've gotten rid of your Notepad, we've gotten rid of any kind of client communication system. All this for free inside Notion. I mean, this is just the coolest thing ever. I'm sorry, I'm a geek, I get it, but when you can do something this robust for free and that you can completely customize this, you don't need me to come in to change these labels. You go in, you change them, you mix things around. You don't want this in this order, you click and drag them, move this around. Say you want the month over here, just move it around. So you get to choose the layout, which is so amazing about Notion. The stuff that you can do here is just mind-boggling. Again, You're going to change this up as you get comfortable with it. You're going to make it your own. This is just to get you started. So in the next video, we're going to go into how you can keep track of all your marketing. So I will see you in the next video.